Welcome to Catholic Party for America. Today's program is on restoring America the brave. What does it mean to be truly brave? It means those who have, like in the journals of Private Joseph Plum Martin, he and his men were out there in the cold with uh, General Washington. Getting had no shot, no cannonballs for a 32-pound cannon. So they had to risk their lives to somehow safely capture cannonballs that was fired from the British cannon that was pointed directly at their parade ground. And their measly reward for doing that ridiculous job was 1 gill of rum. I'd be thinking, oh, a gill of rum, that's pretty good size. A gill of rum is that big. Pretty much a shot glass, or a little smaller, of rum per captured cannonball by a person. Then they had to pick up and carry that said cannonball back to their trenches where the cannon was, also under fire. That is bravery. What our grandfathers did in World War II, especially in the Battle of the Bulge, where they were surrounded, cut off. That took bravery. And there was a scene of my grandpa in World War II that he did share with me that I'd used for a homework assignment in 5th grade. After what we know now about how all the trucks of the Nazi army was Ford and American, it now makes sense why the battery and anything else he needed would fit on the American GI trucks, because they were the same trucks. That took bravery to get a battery and a few other measly parts, get the American GI truck up and running. That is bravery. Running into a burning house to save people's lives. That is bravery. To run towards the gunfire to protect innocent people and get them out of harm's way. That is bravery. You go on and on and on. What is not bravery is those who come out and say, oh, I'm gay, or I'm transgender, or I'm bigender, or no gender. That is not bravery. That is pride. Pride to do a sinful, evil thing, to reject the gender God gave you. to what is not bravery is what all the courts did during the election, except one up in Michigan who did their duty to make sure the voice of the people of Michigan was heard. To hear the evidence behind what was going on with the machines being used. Then those in the houses of Congress, in the House and Senate, who first were going to do the brave and just thing and object to the counting of the votes because of the weird things going on. But then all of a sudden, they changed their mind after Antifa and other people got inside the Capitol. That was not bravery. Only one who stood his ground and is paying the price for it is Holly from Missouri. What Mike Pence did was not bravery. He cowered. He abused people's 5th, 10th, and 14th Amendment by allowing the votes to be counted. The brave thing would have been to send it back to the states and get everything taken taking a look at and getting everything properly figured out. That would have been the brave thing to do. To say you're rejecting God's biological thing He made for you, if you're a man or a woman and you reject that, you come out saying, "Oh, I have a different gender." That is not bravery. That is cowardice, prideful, sinful. Those what I have given you are the true acts of bravery and what are not the true acts of bravery. We are entering into another dark period in American history. Where conservatives are being labeled terrorists and everything else. That also happened under the Obama administration. So we are basically living in the third Obama term right now. And so they are using the same words against us, saying, "Oh, those evil right wingers. Oh, they're terrorists. Oh, we gotta purge them out of the National Guard and everything else. Blah, blah, blah." I think it was the very first time we were called terrorists or traitors was by King George himself when we decided to work for our independence in Philadelphia. While Boston was under siege. So, why will America need even more now to turn to our heroes in the past to inspire new ones for the future? Because those in the past have already done this, have shown us how to be heroes and patriots in a time of darkness. And did what was right and just. Even if it is just making videos and saying the truth, that can be considered a hero and considered an act of bravery. Today, because we're going to be needing those folks who have the courage and the bravery to say what is right and just. So we must look to our heroes of the past. Those like Private Joseph Plum Martin, those men of the Pennsylvania militia who was on their way up to Quebec, had to make a stop and fight in the Bunker Hill battle. Had their friend die because of a cannon wound. They go up into Maine and carry their giant canoes, help them get into Quebec for that mission. We can learn a lot from our heroes of the American Revolution. We must not count on the modern authors and historians to tell their story properly. As we see in the 1776 Commission report, it is those historians and authors who turn our American patriots into villains. If that's the case to those historians and writers, do you think our American heroes of the American Revolution were villains? We'll go on over to Great Britain and speak the Queen's English, because that is what we would have had if they did not do what they did to give us independence, and to write false histories about them is downright shameful, cowardice, and disrespectful, and totally un-American. As you're looking at one of their ancestors right now. So go to the original sources, the actual journals, the diaries, the original autobiographies written right after the death of them. Read them, absorb them. Learn to love our American heroes of the American Revolution. Let them be your inspiration for these dark days in America. As I said before, we've all been here before. America has been here before when it seemed like our independence was not going to be won on the battlefield. But then we started to win victories in defeating the British to win our independence. Finally, America is not done. We as Americans never give up or surrender. As the Medal of Honor winner Mike Murphy said to Marcus Luttrell when Mike Murphy was was about ready to sacrifice himself to get up to the higher point so he can call for help. We are never out of the fight. Don't let these liberal idiots, conservative talking heads who say, oh, we gotta surrender, we gotta give up, gotta give in. Never. Do not listen to them, because they are not real Americans. Listen to the heroes of the past, those who fought, bled, and died to give us our American independence. And listen to the founding fathers. You can get their journals, you can get their writings online for free at the Internet Archive, or you can find their books either at Barnes and Noble or Amazon or wherever books are sold. Read those works by the American patriots of the American Revolution. Absorb them. Learn from them. Listen to them. Because America is not over. And we are not out of this fight for our freedom and for our liberty. God bless America. God save the Republic.